How do the Infinity Stones work when you get them all together and stick them in a glove? Going back to Avengers Infinity War, of course, we saw Thanos exert his will over the universe just by snapping his fingers. And it's not as if he typed in some string of commands into a computer so that the gauntlet would know what his command was. The stones apparently have some kind of sentience, some ability to understand what the wielder wants. So we know his intent was to wipe out half the life in the universe. But it couldn't be as simple as that. If that was the sentence he typed into a computer, and then every individual in the universe got their coin flip, the bell curve would yield the results of lots of planets, of the trillions of planets in the universe. Lots of planets would be untouched, and lots would be totally wiped out, 100% wiped out. When you're dealing with numbers that large, very unlikely things will happen. I guess the unlikely becomes so likely that it's definite. But that's not what Thanos' intent was, and I think we're supposed to believe that that didn't happen anywhere. It at least didn't happen on Earth. So I have been of the mindset that the stones can more or less read the mind, read the will, the intent of their wielder. That applies again in Avengers Endgame. In the case of Gamora, people have been asking, what happened to Gamora at the end? Did she get dusted? Because after all, she was with Thanos' army, and Tony, the one responsible for the snap that wiped out Thanos' army, didn't even know Gamora. He didn't know who she was. She was just one among many, many aliens that came to destroy Earth, as far as he knew. But he didn't have to have Gamora in mind when he snapped Thanos' army out of existence and think, except for her, she's fine now. It's not important. If Tony's intent was destroy this horde of aliens that is here to destroy us, well, Gamora is no longer one of those. I mean, the stones know that. The stones, I think it's safe to say, they are omniscient. And they're one with the universe, so they know what the case is in every case. And so when Tony thinks, or if Tony's intent is destroy those dangerous aliens that are here to kill us, well, the stones know that Gamora doesn't belong in that camp, so she wasn't destroyed. That's what I think. And I also think that at the very end of the movie, when you see Quill searching on the computer for Gamora, I mean, that signifies to me that she is alive somewhere. It's still possible, if he doesn't know the case, he doesn't know what the outcome for Gamora was, so of course he could be searching for someone who is dead, but why would you put that in the movie? That's pretty misleading, anticlimactic. It's not the kind of thing you would put at the end of a movie, because there's no payoff to find out he's wrong. Anyway, that's how the Infinity Stones work. It's science.